On. Come on in. It's your girl, Miss Spreaker, doing here on the Pick Up Your Crown podcast. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? I love you. I see you. Where you been at? Time to get on with the get down. Okay. All right. You hear it? It's on. It is on and popping. Pop locking it like it's hot. You know, I'm over here trying to do the Boogaloo shrimp. I don't know if some of y'all remember that back in the day from Electric Boogaloo, from breaking and stuff. From my boys from back in the day, Mid-City Breakers, upstate New York. Okay, I'm just saying, what's up, what is popping, what's going on. I hope everybody is blessed and doing great. Come on, pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back. Dust your shoulders off. Stand tight. If you need to go get your crown, go get your crown. I'll wait. Okay, I waited long enough. You should have already had it on, okay? It already should have been on. Like I said, it's on and popping. When you hear that vocal, you hear that in the background, on and on and on, you better run and get your crown if you done forgot. I'm just saying. But hey, world, how you doing? What is going on? How is everybody? Yes, you. I'm talking to you. How you doing, boo? You all right? Had a rough week last week? That's okay. You've been blessed with a new day. You're here. So let's try this all over again, okay? It's okay to fall. It's okay to fall short, because that only makes you a bigger and greater person that you are. That's what kings and queens are. Don't think we might have woke up with being a king or a queen, but you know you had to learn some act right. I'm just saying, you had to learn some act right. So, hey, y'all. It is your girl, Miss Daybreak, your spirit cheerleader. Rah, 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 sis, boom, hey! Up in this piece. Again, welcome to Pick Up Your Crown, episode 10. I am ecstatic. I'm so excited. Again, God has opened the door for me to step in to be able to do what I do. And I'm thankful for him. I am so thankful that he has allowed this chick right here, this chick over here, this chick right here, to be able to do what she does through the gifts that he has bestowed upon me. Okay. All of us have gifts. You just have to recognize them and ask God to help you with using them. Okay. So, let's get into it. You know, I don't know if that's a black thing or not. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like preparation. Let me get y'all prepared. Okay. Y'all prepared? Okay. Not for nothing, though. That's my girl. That's a shout out to my girl. Upstate New York. She used to trip out every time. Be like, girl, what's going on? You're doing not for nothing? Really not for nothing? No, not for nothing. But let's talk about it, y'all. What I want to talk to you about today is something that used to hurt my heart when I first heard it, but I had to grow into this peace. And then I had to grow into victory with this saying: be happy with what you get. I'm going to say it for those in the background. Be happy with what you get. If you ain't happy with what you get, why'd you ask for it? So you got to be happy with what you get. Let me tell you a little bit of backstory on that. Like I said, whenever I'm schooling y'all and speaking to y'all about some things here on Pick Up Your Crown, your queen, Miss Daybreak, had to learn to pick up her crown too. So she had to go through some things, okay? And one of the things that she had to learn and be able to be delivered by it and to gain victory over it was this saying itself: be happy with what you get. Being honest, and I'm going to throw it on the table because honesty works for me, all right? When I was in a relationship with my daughter's father, during the time of our separation and going through child support issues and stuff like that, I felt that I deserved something, but I would only receive this or wouldn't receive nothing at all. And seeing that my daughter was a lover of her father And I'm not saying she took sides, but I understand it now. It's because he needed somebody to be his cheerleader, where I knew where my help come from, but he needed that, and God had to show me that. But anyway, one thing she used to always say, and it bothered me sometimes, even when I didn't get nothing or I got very little, and that really was a situation. I got very little where I had to work even harder to be able to maintain, and to keep the things in which I had, and I felt I was doing it all for her. Get what I'm saying? So she would come back with this condescending attitude, and mind you, it's coming from a child now. Well, be happy with what you get. And the way she said it was like, la, 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 la. Skip to my loo. It's one of them things where you really wanted to backhand your child, where you wanted to put her in a timeout. Okay, black folks, we used to never put people in a timeout. You just like knocked the bunkie out of them and told them to go to their room, and we just didn't feed them. They snack or nothing. Okay. But I know in these days it's a little different. You want to call me abusive, call me what it is. Okay, I'll accept that. But no, I did not knock her out. I would just look at her, and I would have to walk away from her with hurt in my heart, anger in my heart. I was devastated just to hear this from my child, something that I'm working hard for my child, that I'm in need of some help so that I can be able to raise this child in the way that I wanted her to go. Now, mind you, I have to throw that in there because I had to learn something, that a lot of times what we want is not what is needed. And I wanted her to be raised a certain way. I wanted her to receive things a certain way. It wasn't what God wanted. It's what I wanted. I made needs become a want. Let me change that. I made a want become things that we needed. Okay. But I had to learn that God is a father to the fatherless and a mother to the motherless, and he always will provide you with your daily bread. Y'all heard? He'll always provide you with your daily needs. Not your wants, what you need. Now, if you say you're hungry, he's going to give you a sandwich. But you can't be mad that he didn't give you lobster because that's what you wanted. Know what I mean? Okay, so let's talk about it. So my daughter saying these things, and again, it made me feel hurt by her saying this because, again, I'm trying to do this for you, for us. I'm doing this for us. So we can at least maintain in the way in which I want us to go, right? Well, long story short, I had to start breaking that down a little bit. Being happy with what you get. I was looking at it as, I'm not getting nothing. I ain't getting what I deserve. You're not getting what you deserve. We ain't getting nothing. So how should I be sitting here being happy with what I got, which ain't nothing? But then as I got older a little bit, as time passed, and I ain't going to say really older, but as time passed and the more I heard that, and the more I had to stop and realize, and the more that God threw in my mind, had to help me to learn something from this. I never asked for that relationship to begin with, but I got in it. 1. I wanted to make it work because I was in it, instead of hearing that you don't need to be here, you need to go. But I decided to stay and try to make a family with somebody that God did not ordain me to have. Now, if you want some more explanation on that, you can DM me, you can email me, and we can go a little further in that, okay? Because right now I'm in such a good place with my daughter's father. We are the best of friends right now, okay? But again, it was a learning lesson. And I thank him to this day, because if it wasn't for me being in that relationship with him, I never would have in turn been able to have found God where I needed to be, and for him to elevate me to where I am. Heard me? Okay. Everything is a learning lesson. So back to being happy with what you get, right? I was looking at it like he ain't giving nothing. I don't have nothing from him. But I never looked on the other side of it and realized that he's not in my life right now, so I have peace. Yeah, I might be working a little bit extra, but the amount of money that I was getting in was maintaining what I had. I went from an apartment to a trailer to a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath house with being happy with what I get. And I felt like I deserved so much more, but I wasn't giving what I deserved. Hear me now. We all feel that we deserve something, but we weren't giving what we deserve. Hear me now. Okay. I wasn't getting what I was giving. I wasn't giving love. I wasn't giving peace, victory, support. I wasn't praying. I wasn't looking out for the fact that maybe her father didn't have. I just wanted to take it because I was going through some hurt feelings. I was dealing with my feelings. And my feelings were telling me that you need to get this, you need that, you need to have that, that's what you need, that's what you need. And it wasn't even a need, it was like I deserved that. Until I got broken down, he said, who are you to deserve anything? Are you willing to give the shirt off your back if he's in need? If he is broke down on the side of the road, would you be willing to pick him up? But you want him to give to you. I'll work on that, but let's work on you. Again, we're talking about picking up our crown. And I took it off because of my feelings made me feel that I was bigger and better than that. And the reason why the crown wasn't on, because I was no queen acting as a queen. I was acting like a fool, thinking that I deserved this, I deserved that, but not recognizing the work that I was putting in on the other side and the items and the things that I received from that. I put the work in. Meanwhile, I'm over here mad because I got my hand out and it was not getting full. But when I realized that the calluses on the other hand that was doing the work was providing me with everything that we needed, which was shelter, food. I could say clothing, but we can go around here naked. We could wear the same thing over and over again, but I had a washer and dryer able to wash some things over and over again. But I wasn't recognizing the being happy with the things that you do get. I was losing my mind. I was losing my peace. I was losing everything. I was being mad. I was thinking crazy. I was thinking hateful, hurtful things on somebody who really he did not have to be able to give. But I wanted to take him out. I wanted to knock him out at that time because, again, I was basing it off of hurt feelings. Instead of me working on myself and getting right by myself, realizing the excellence or the greatness that is in me, I was running out there trying to find greatness in other people, trying to make them to be great for me so I could be great, not realizing that I already was. My other hand, again with the calluses on it, was telling me, you already there. What do you need? I got broken down by that. And again, when you hear your daughter say that, it's almost like a slap in the face, like, oh, you for your daddy, you da-da-da-da-da. You don't think what I'm doing. And I said some things to her, which I've apologized for, because I told her I was basing it off of my feelings at the time. But child, when that time came, when I had to learn the lesson from it and understand it, and when God said to me, I need you to pray for him. What? He was like, yes, I need you to pray for him. There's one thing to forgive people. Again, you're to forgive people and you can keep it moving. You forgive them for yourself. But there's also a moment where you have to forgive yourself too for putting yourself in that situation. But then when that moment comes and God says, I need you to pray for them. It reminds me when Jesus was on the cross and he asked them to pray for the two next to them. Even when he's going through his turmoil, he asked God, don't think about me right now. I need you to think about these two next to me. He also said, God, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And sometimes you got to realize there's people in this world that are going through empty, unsure, and they need that. So you need to change your prayer, not to be like, I need you to release his hand so he can give me some money so I can take care of this child. No, ma'am. No, sir. You need to pray for him to find his peace, to find his understanding. You need to pray so that they can learn that God is a good God. Pray for them to help them to be able to release their pain, their anger, to be able to be able to forgive themselves. I also pray that he's able to find happiness, to be able to find a mate that'll be, what's the word I'm looking for? Equally yoked with him. Somebody that the two of them could work together to be able to build to be that person that God wants them to be. Child, once I prayed that again, when my daughter said to me, be happy with what you get, came back into my mind, came back to remind me, be happy with what you get. And I had to realize that this man helped me to bring life in this world. And I was ecstatic by that. This man helped me to become a better woman, to know what it is to become a wife, to be a good wife, to be a good servant. I learned how to be able to pray. I was able to learn how to go to God for things, to not be weary in good deeds and good doing. And man, I would tell you the blessings that came after that was ridiculous. Where that now when my daughter says something like, we'll go out to eat, and like, Mama, I don't get to eat. I'm like, baby, you better be happy with what you get. And now she gets mad when I say it to her. And I said, baby, don't get mad, because that was a learning lesson for me. So I thank you. I thank you for telling me that all those years back, because I had to learn to be thankful for what I have. Thankful for what I asked for and what God has provided me with. I had to be thankful over the little. Again, do not despise small beginnings. I had to be thankful all the little and be a good steward over the little for me to be able to gain the big that I had. To be able to obtain that car without a cosigner. To be able to buy my house without a cosigner. Hey, my God, just to think about that. I asked for these things. God didn't say, I'm going to get somebody else to help you get it. He says, I'll help you get it. And I'm going to show you how you could obtain it and maintain it. And he did. And I had to be happy with what I got. Some people now, right now, they'll sit there and be like, Lord, I need $2,000 to pay a bill. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm out of work. I don't have a job. I'm not sure where it's coming from. I need these things. I need $2,000, God. I wrote it down. These are my bills. This is what I need. All of a sudden, you go to the mail and you get a check for $1,200. You be like, oh, thank you, Jesus. But then in the next breath, you're sucking your teeth like, now where I going to get the other $800? Shoot, yeah, you gave me $1,200, but where am I going to get other $800? I still got other bills to pay. What am I going to do with that? Why aren't you happy with what you just got? Be a good steward over this. The other 800, you could spread that out. You could be like, okay, I know my bill is $125. I do not have it. I'm going to pay half now. And then when I'm able to make payment arrangements. And that $1,200 can stretch. The one thing we forgot is that God fed a multitude with 5 loaves of bread, 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. Y'all forgot that, didn't you? Huh? Well, I'm here to remind you of that. So I'm just letting you know. Be happy with what you get, because you asked for it. If there's a specific way you want it, if you want to sit there and be like, Lord, I want to get a job where I don't have to send in a resume, where I don't have to do an application, where I don't have to do an interview. I just want them to call me and say, hey, I got a job for you. I thought about you. I don't know how that's going to work, but I got a big God and it's possible he could do it. So if you want to write it down like that and make it plain and he comes back to you, it's like, well, you're going to have to answer the phone though. You're going to have at least answer the phone. You want a job like that? Okay, I give you a job like that. Hey, I'm dropping my kid off here. Be a babysitter. You make $75 for the hour. I'll be back in 2. And now you're mad. This ain't what I asked for, Lord. Well, you asked for a job where you don't have to provide a resume, don't have to give an application, and you don't want to have an interview. But I just dropped off my child to you, my 2-year-old raggedy child. I'm just joking, y'all. My 2-year-old off to you. Now you got a job babysitting. You ain't had to provide a resume. You ain't had to provide no interview, and you ain't had to do no application. And now you're getting paid for it. But now you complaining because I didn't want to watch no child. But hey, you wanted a job, and I just gave you one. So again, you have to be particular on certain things that you ask God for. I've always said that. It's like, write it down and make it plain and let him work through it and see if it's working for your good. He will provide it for you. If it's not for your good, you're going to have to learn in some sense. You're going to have to work. Faith without works is dead. Okay. But what I want you to realize and understand, you have to be happy with what you get, what you receive. It may not what you think you deserve, but you might have to check that too, because you might be looking at people who are receiving things right now, and in your mind you say they don't deserve it. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because I know somebody out there can tell a story about you not deserving a few things yourself. Me included. Oh God, I didn't mean to ruffle nobody's feathers. I'm here to uplift kings and queens to pick up their crown. You heard? And my thing is, we're all not perfect. We all fall short. But again, you have to be happy in the receiving of what it is that you get and work with it. Because all things are working for your good, things that you receive and things that you don't receive. The little, the big. Some of us, again, we asking for our business to bloom, to be big. You want it to be viral. We want to be able to serve 1 million people, 100 people, 1,000 people. But you don't even have the product yet. Be happy with the 10 people that you have now that are there constantly. Be proud of be the 10. Be a good servant over the 10. Make sure you have your product. Respond back on time. Provide the product on time. And he's going to level you up to what you need to. Get your research in. But be happy for the 10 that you got. Because you ask God, hey, I want to be able to use this gift. I want to be able to prosper from it. Okay, I'm not going to sit there and give you $1 million up front and tell you, here, go do what you got to do. Because you're going to be back in a minute. Lord, I just lost $1 million because I put it in this business. And I that's not really what I wanted. But But I'm just saying, my people, be happy with your get. Find your relax, relate, release moments. You are allowed a second chance, a third chance, a fifth chance, a fourth chance. All them chances are yours to have. But I need you to learn as you go forth. Learn by what you're leveling up from. Be happy what you are being provided. Be happy by the air that you breathe. Be happy that you woke up this morning. Some people don't have their parents. Be happy that you have your parents, regardless if they were the great parents or not. Be happy that you have your toes that are wiggling. Be happy for that little bit of pain that you have, because some people have to have surgery. And all you need to do is just get up and walk a little bit. Or drink some more water. So again, as we go forward, sometimes you just have to live and learn. It's okay to make mistakes. Repent. Ask God for the assistance. Ask God for that second win. And be happy with what you get. Oh.
supposed to make mistakes. Only human. But I survived all those long, lonely days when it seems I did not have a friend. 'Cause all I needed was a little faith so I could catch my breath and face the world again. Don't forget your second wind. Sooner or later you'll feel that momentum kicking. One more time. Don't forget your second wind. Woo. Sooner or later you'll feel that momentum kicking.
Until that whole second wind comes along. Ooh. Child, I love music, and I especially love me some Billy Joel. I grew up in New York, so of course I know a little bit of. Actually, I grew up where I grew up. It was a melting pot of everybody. So I got down with hip hop, R&B, country, rock and roll, heavy metal, grunge, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I need to write a book of all the places and the people that I've met and learned and things that I've done. Child, thank you, Lord, for my old second win, okay? Because we're not perfect. And like I said, remember that. We're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. Okay, y'all. This time around, you hear it in the background? Tweet, 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 tweet. No, I'm not outside, but I love the sounds. And I wanted to speak to you about relax, relating, and release. Finding your happy place. You know, mental health is definitely a 100% necessity to becoming a king and a queen. Okay, you need to be able to relax. You need to be able to relate to things, and you need to learn to be able to release it. You remember, I don't know if some of y'all remember Different World, but there was a therapist that was talking to Whitley, and it was talking about relax, relate, release. And it was Debbie Allen. I believe it was Debbie Allen doing it. And the way she contorted her body to be like, relax, relate, release. Okay, so some of us, we really need to do that. And I wanted to speak to you on a few things that I read up on. You know, I like to read up on some things, but I also wanted you to read up on it and this. Now, I found this on blackdoctor.org. Okay, I want to give them love and their respect. This wasn't something that I just came up with, but I read on it, and I was like, it makes a lot of sense. So it was giving you 6 reasons, 6 easy things that you can do like right now to help you to relax. So it says 6 easy things you can do right now to visualizing a stress-free place, and other relaxing techniques are quick and easy ways to help your whole body calm down and give you just the boost you need to get on with your day. Here are the 6 ways that they speak of, because sometimes you need a mental vacation, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 3 minutes. Sometimes we need that. Number 1 they speak of, they say read a book or a magazine in bed. I want to say different. I understand a lot of people just have a bed, but I would suggest find yourself a nice quiet spot, going outside in your backyards, again, to hear the wind blowing, to hear the birds chirping, to be able to become one with God, one thing, you know, to become one with nature, to realize, wow, to see the beauty in things. And read a book or a magazine. I believe reading a book or a magazine, finding a book to help you to escape the moment in which you're in, or a magazine to help you to visualize things that you may want in life, or things that you want to build towards, like, you know, buying a nice pair of shoes, buying a house, or renovating the home or something to give you some peace, to take you away from what you're dealing with right now. Loud kids, stressful job, or not able to pay your bills, you know, things of that nature. You need to you need a little escape. And sometimes a book will allow you to escape. Number 2, it says visualize relaxation. And by that is what I mean by when you go outside, think about when a bird is flying, just the wind under his wings, just like, if I was a bird, where would I fly to? You hear my voice? I'm changing it. I'm changing it. Look at the water, the pond in your backyard. If you have a pond, I go to a pond where I walk and I chill out sometimes and I just watch the ripples, watch the ducks. I haven't seen a bluebird in a long time, and a bluebird flew past me. It was awesome. Caterpillars, how they move, how they walk. The sound of the glades of grass. Taking yourself, and it helps you to visualize peace, tranquility. It'll help you to visualize closing your eyes, taking you somewhere outside of where you are. I know when you open your eyes, you're going to be like, Lord, I'm here again. But it was a moment to take you away, to give you a quiet place, to let you know that you can, you will, and you shall. There are other things more in life than this craziness that I'm in right now. I need to find peace inside this stressful time. It says looking at pictures from a happy time. Thinking about music. I go to music. I like going to old school music that reminds me of back in the day when I was young. I remember R&B music back in the day when my parents used to throw parties in the downstairs, when my mama used to throw parties in the downstairs with the little red light, and she used to have her friends come over, and music used to take me somewhere. It did. Wearing a certain outfit, wearing a hat, going in my closet and putting something on that I used to never be able to wear and trying to get in it. And then it just reflecting on old good memories. It says looking out a window. That goes into where I say find a quiet place. Finding peace. Being able to let go of where you're at right now. And knowing that you can always get up and walk into another door, into another room where the kids aren't. Walk outside, even though there might be loud, busy noises, but just to be able to be happy in what you are seeing. Yeah? It says listening to relaxing music. Getting relaxed, like the music in the background. Whew. Having woosah moments. Taking a walk, because not only walk is exercise, but it also helps to relieve some stress. It helps your shoulders to break down a little bit. Child, I remember getting a massage, making sure you get a massage, speaking to like-minded people to be able to help to relax yourself. All I say is that in this time as kings and queens, there are times that you have to take yourself away from the stresses, remove yourself from the elements to be able to just get that extra wind, that second wind to be like, whew, Lord Jesus, this is crazy. Making yourself something good to eat, splurging on yourself, not splurging when you don't have it, but Lord, sometimes you might want to, instead of that salad for the day, girl, make yourself some Toll House cookies. Go in the closet. Eat a cookie. It's okay. Finding a happy place is definitely a necessity in this world. I need you to relax, relate, and release.
I want y'all to help us. Come on, rise to your feet. I've got evidence. Say it. I've got it. I've got confidence. I'm a conqueror. I know that I win. I know who I am. God wrote it in his plan. For me. Yeah, yeah. My name is Victory. Say it. I think y'all got it all over the building. Everybody just raise it up and say, oh. My name is Victory.
My name is Victory.
Can y'all clap your hands? Come on, help me say, God gave me
Authority
to conquer the
enemy.
He wrote in my
Destiny.
that my name is.
Victory.
He said that I've overcome. I know I'm
Already won.
He wrote in my
Destiny.
that my name is.
Victory.
I know, say it. I know who I am. God wrote it in his plan. For me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say it, say it. My name.
My name is Victory.
I think y'all got it. Everybody just raise that praise and say, oh. My name.
My name is Victory.
I know my identity. My name is Victory. I know my identity. My name is Victory. Say, my name is. Clap your hands and say it. Come on. I know my identity. My name is Victory. Say victory. That's my name. Victory. I know. Victory. That's my name. Victory. I know. Everybody just say, I know. Lift it up, say, I know. Everybody say, I know.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. You know who that was? That was Jason Nelson with My Name is Victory. You know I got to put a little victory in this. You've got evidence. You got confidence. You are victorious in everything and anything that you put your mind to. Believe in yourself and know that you can, you will, and you shall. Hear me? You have to take the steps to realize that you are victorious. No matter how it looks right now, think about it where you came from. If you came from something and you in a different place right now, that's victory right there in itself. I'm just saying, it's been written. Your name is victory. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Govern yourselves accordingly. Govern yourselves accordingly. This is called the Artist Spotlight. This is the moment where we kind of break it down and allow you artists out there who have poetry, who have motivation that just want to speak. This is a platform where you can use it. You have songs out there that's out there to uplift people. Hey, I don't mind a little bit of cuss words, but don't overdo it. If you're making a point, okay. But don't just say it just because it rhymes with something. Okay, that's just my feeling, okay? But there are lyricists out there that I enjoy, that I love, that uplift us. But at this time, I wanted to bring to you a famous individual that you guys may know or may not know. If you don't, you better ask somebody. He is an actor that has been in the business for a very long time, and he goes by Matthew McConaughey. Yes, that is my fine white boy crush. I have a white boy crush on that boy, Matthew McConaughey. And he has a motivational speech that I want to present to you that I heard. And I mean, it's very awesome. And it's trying to tell you that for you to be happy, you say you're not happy. And it goes back to you got to be happy with what you ask for. You got to find what it is that makes you happy, but you also have to make the changes to make yourself happy. So I present to you Matthew McConaughey.
We've all got two wolves in us, a good one and a bad one, and they both want to eat. The best I can tell, we just got to feed that good one a little more than the other one. Happiness is an emotional response to an outcome. If I win, I will be happy. If I don't, I won't. It's an if-then, cause and effect, quid pro quo standard that we cannot sustain because we immediately raise it every time we attain it. You see, happiness demands a certain outcome. It is result reliant. And I say, if happiness is what you're after, then you're going to be let down frequently, and you're going to be unhappy much of your time. Joy, though, joy is a different thing. It's something else. Joy is not a choice. It's not a response to some result. It's a constant. Joy is the feeling that we have from doing what we are fashioned to do, no matter the outcome. Now, personally, as an actor, I started enjoying my work and literally being more happy when I stopped trying to make the daily labor a means to a certain end. For example, I need this film to be a box office success. You know, I need my performance to be acknowledged. I need the respect of my peers. All those are reasonable aspirations, but the truth is, as soon as the work, the daily making of the movie, the doing of the deed became the reward in itself for me, I got more box office, more accolades and respect than I ever had before. See, joy is always in process. It's under construction. It is in constant approach, alive and well in the doing of what we're fashioned to do and enjoying it. Now, the easiest way to dissect success is through gratitude. Giving thanks for that which we do have, for what is working. Appreciating the simple things we sometimes take for granted. We give thanks for these things, and that gratitude reciprocates, creating more to be thankful for. It's really simple, and it works. Now, I'm not saying be in denial of your failures. No, we can learn from them too, but only if we look at them constructively, as a means to reveal what we are good at, what we can get better at, what we do succeed at. All right, life's a verb. We try our best, we don't always do our best. And since we are the architects of our own lives, let's study the habits, the practices, the routines that we have that lead to and feed our success, our joy, our honest pain, our laughter, our earned tears. Let's dissect that and give thanks for those things. And when we do that, guess what happens? We get better at them, and we have more to dissect.
Okay, sir, come through, sir. Okay, sir, come through, sir. You know what? I mean, he just had a platform to be able to speak that, but he went through that so that he can now speak about it. A lot of us are always trying to find things to be motivational about. Look inside yourself first. If you did not get what that homeboy just said, I'm going to need you to rewind it and go back to it and listen to it again. That was Matthew McConaughey. Come through, Matt. I'm saying come through, Matt. All right. Well, y'all, it is what it is, and it is what it looked like. I hope you are happy with what I provided today on this episode of Pick Up Your Crown with your girl, Ms. Direct, your spirit cheerleader. Just always know that I love you, I love you, I love you. You especially I love. But I need you to love yourself even the more. Okay? Be happy what you get. Be happy with what is in front of you and what has been provided. Work it for your good. Be good stewards over the little, because you will not receive the big until you are good stewards over the little. Find peace within yourself. Find understanding and wisdom within yourself, and know that you can and you will and you shall. I believe in you, but I need you to believe in yourself. All right? Now I want you to go out there and do what God has for you. I want you to go out there and enjoy yourself. Yeah? All right. But in the meanwhile, I want you to also to continue to support your girl, Miss Daybreak, by reaching out to me at missdaybreak69@gmail.com. Tell me how I am doing. You also can find me on my website, which is www.missdaybreak.com. Simple and plain. But also, I need you to love up on me on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Instagram and Twitter, you can find me at Miss Daybreak69, and on Facebook you can find me at Miss Daybreak, MS quotes Miss then Daybreak. Okay, Miss then Daybreak is in quotes. Let me correct that. Facebook, it's Miss MS then the quote, then Daybreak. Okay, you got that. Of course, all my episodes to this podcast, and again, this is my 10th one. Oh, yeah. Yo, that's just me hollering at myself, because again, for me to be a spirit cheerleader to you, I have to be able to cheer myself on as well. Your girl just did 10 episodes, and I'm beyond proud of myself. Woo, girl, you the bomb.com. I know, girl, you know you is. Excuse me, I had to have a talk with myself. Girl, you the bomb. I know this. And I'm going to keep striving to become a better, bigger, and greater person than I am today. Okay? Keep on striving for that. I love you. Thank you for all your support. Go out there, continue to be great. Find your happy place. Your second win has already came along. Even if it's your third, your fourth, or your fifth, it's okay. I just want you to keep on getting up and picking up that crown. I love you. I love you. I love you.